A quick way to understand what NAASCA is all about is to look at the highlights page. So check it out. Of course, you go first to NAASCA.org, and then there are five pull-down menus. They're in bright red. And when you hover your mouse over them, a menu drops down. The first of the pull-down menus, the last, I believe, item on that pull-down menu is the highlights page. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. So please do go to the highlights page whenever you want to know what it is that NAASCA does. Let me put on my cheaters so that I can actually read it too and follow along. The highlights page is where we list over 30 different free services, tools, programs, projects, and we have many resources. And the source to them, the pages for them are listed too. These are all free to the user. And of course, as I've mentioned in previous videos, NAASCA is engaged in a three-tiered approach to recovery, or to our mission, and that includes prevention, intervention, and recovery. And so you'll find information on all of these things on this page, the highlights page. So go to NAASCA.org, and on the first menu, first pull-down menu, go down to the bottom, highlights page, and here's what you'll see. You'll see that we do all kinds of outreach. We do outreach for young adults. We have an ambassador program. We have contact lists of all kinds. We have all of our volunteers listed there, or many of them anyway. We have a way to start your own recovery group. We have lists of the recovery groups that we know of in the whole world, and the service organizations too. We also have the calendar of events in the same style for all over the globe. And we want these to be interactive. So if you find things that are missing from either of those two, you write to Carolyn in London, England, and she'll add them. She's been adding them this month all along. She adds them all the time. So it's a very quick way to update the groups and services list in your area so that other people who are your neighbors can find them. We have the newsletter listed there. We have promotional and fundraising tools listed there. We have our sister site, which is Los Angeles Community Policing, listed there. And that's where once a week we do a show out of LACP.org. And it's the Sunday night show. It's called Community Matters This Week. And Community Matters is all about general public safety issues from all over. We provide materials, and just like the Monday show, which is one of our Stop Child Abuse Now shows, we present these articles to you, probably a couple dozen in each night. And you can select from the articles topics that you'd like to discuss, or you can just bring up anything that's a current event, something that's happened in the last week or 10 days. Then we have our News of the Week archives. All those things are archived. So we have so much material on the website, and it's searchable. And then the next thing listed on the highlights page is the nights that we do the different radio shows. All nights except Saturday, we do some show, and they're all at 8 o'clock Eastern, so obviously 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. We have a library there of hundreds and hundreds of recommended talk shows going back 10 years, 2,700 of them approximately at this point. We will work with you by seminar, usually by Skype, certainly by phone. We have a blog. You can go to NAASCA.blog and get there. It's called Together We Can Heal. It's the blog master is Mary Graziano from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. We have intervention and prevention information, as I said, recovery services information, counseling and therapy referrals pages there, contact lists, recommended groups. Our Blue Ribbon campaign is listed there, presentation information. We would love for you to have one of us come out to your event and we'll give a presentation. We do public speaking, we do media interviews, and I'm happy to do them at any time. The source for the statistics and reports, special reports, the videos, the fact that I'm doing videos now, they're listed there. Our advocacy and opinion is mentioned, how to make a contribution to NAASCA, not only in doing outreach, which we do through the Blue Ribbon campaign, and just in general, we talk about all the things that are part of the NAASCA mission. All of us do that. And then contributing in the sense of fundraising, because we're completely self-supporting through our own contributions. We get no outside support by any other group. And fortunately, all you have to do is go now to NAASCA.org/contribute. Type in contribute and hit enter, and it'll take you to the page where we do our fundraising page, where we do our fundraising from. And we do it through either PayPal or by check and money order to the address that you'll find listed on the contribute page. So there's so much going on here at NAASCA, the new birthday campaign, fact sheets, an article called The Bomb in the Brain, which describes how the child's brain is different than the adult's brain. If you were abused as a child, you can tell in adulthood that that indeed occurred because your brain is developed differently. Of course, with this CAT scan, and how witnessing violence can really change a kid's mind, and how to recognize the traumatized child. Succinctly speaking, that's what you'll find on the highlights page, and it's a quick way to just get sort of an overview of all the things that NAASCA stands for and does. This is Bill Murray in Los Angeles, signing off tonight by saying, may God bless you and the children of the world, and God bless adult survivors of child abuse.